The law of inertia states the two following points. An object at rest will remain at rest, and an object moving at a constant velocity in a straight line will continue to do so unless an external force dictates otherwise. Inertia is a constant in our daily lives. Take passengers in a car. For instance, if the car is brought to a sudden and complete halt, the passengers will feel something of a forward jerk. This is because our bodies want to stay moving. This is called inertia of motion. Inertia is also in play if the car is making a sharp turn. A force pushes the passengers to one side. This is because our bodies wish to continue moving in the original direction. This is called inertia of direction. Both these types of inertia are to be expected when in the cockpit of an F-5000 craft, and you will be exposed to both types frequently with little time to regain composure. That can be seen as cause for concern. Fortunately, F-5000 craft have been built with this in mind. The extra protection in the cockpit will help keep you stable, so long as you're able to keep your craft under control, that is.
This was certainly unexpected. I'd been given a chance to warm up before shit hits the fan. In that scenario, a hit was all but certain. How the hell did I get out of that unscathed? Now that was just unlucky. Well, something had to happen eventually. I've only got myself to blame there. Didn't make a sharp enough turn. I was now fired up and ready. In the back of my mind, I knew this one was going to be tough. I've never seen an autopilot take me off the track before. I couldn't help but gush over how well I was getting through this. I just straight up flew into the wall. Didn't even make an attempt to turn. What the fuck was that about?
Look around you.
I thought for sure that missile would hit me, but once again I'd been lucky.
Open your mind.
Just to cover my tracks.
The world has been left broken.
Open your mind.
The world has been left broken.
It's a pain in the ass getting through that in one piece without an autopilot.
Look around you.
Guess I couldn't get lucky twice. Now that was stupidly close. In the time it took me to blink, all hell was breaking loose. In those last few seconds, I was on the edge of my seat. That was seriously close.
Three, two, one, go.
I was noticing a good balance between the slower and faster speed classes by this stage. It meant I had more chances to catch a breather after spending time in the deep end. Why did I start veering to the right all of a sudden? Can't help but feel like I should have saved that for something more useful. In shields we trust. On your right. For obvious reasons, that didn't bother me at all. And just to give the one behind me a middle finger. This is the stealth, the super weapon of Piranha. For the most part, it's self-explanatory. Its most useful aspect is preventing weapons from locking onto you. After all, you can't aim at what you can't see. This does make it useless against quakes, mines and unguided weapons though. Well, that's a smashing start. Cruising like this through a technical circuit without a care in the world is a very unusual feeling, as opposed to shooting through it on a faster speed class and being constantly stressed.
I was born to be free.
That's a shot that was by the book. For a brief moment I thought I was a sitting duck. I should have been able to do that turn. How the hell did I fuck it up? Nothing's more fun than using a turbo on this straight, so long as you can make the turn at the end. Didn't like what I was hearing and took action once I had an opportunity to do so. Things were going too well. I knew it was only a matter of time before something like that happened. It was a good plan. I just didn't take those speed pads into account. I wasn't as screwed as I thought I was.
Three, two, one, go.
My time on Easy Street was showing no signs of stopping. It was getting a bit dull if I'm honest. Persistent motherfucker.
Super weapon.
One of many times where the stealth felt pointless. On your left. Don't think I can BS my way out of that one. Thank you for being my meat shield pal. Can't tell if I dropped that missile or shot it and missed. It's a dick move using a weapon on someone closing in on the finish line. I wanted a break from Easy Street, but this was not what I had in mind.
3, 2, 1.
You all know exactly where I stand with the Piranha craft in 2097. But that's not the reason for my earlier statement on this race. The reason is the track itself. Spilskanenka is not an average difficult circuit. It's a different animal entirely. Everyone widely regards Silverstream as the most difficult circuit in the entire series. I disagree. Silverstream is nothing compared to Spilskanenka. We'll be seeing it again before the end of the episode. I'll explain everything when we get there. Following the chaos of Spilskanenka, I couldn't stress how needed this was. I was enjoying that until that happened. I could have used that, but there wouldn't be much point. I hate it when that happens. If I only had a little patience. My luck was a bit of a mixed bag to say the least. Is firing a missile backwards in mid-air just showing off? There was always something to keep me on edge. Because the nudge clearly wasn't enough. Almost had the bastard. My aim continues to disappoint me. This end result was just humiliating. I should have gone on the offensive with that. I can always rely on a turbo for a speedy recovery. Just when I thought I was in the clay. What goes around comes around, dickhead. Better him than me. See previous statement. I thought that missile was going to cause a world of problems. Well, I can't be lucky all the time. Right as I make progress, it got yanked away from me. Sound familiar? This was stupidly close to being another fail.
Three, two, one.
This one was going to be tough. There was no denying that. But how tough would it be? I thought to myself. It was either this or hit the wall. My shield energy was half gone and I chose not to go in the pit lane. I could almost see that decision coming back to bite me in the ass, which it eventually did. I was being left far behind. Couldn't render him helpless with a shield raider, so I had to settle for the next best thing. You can manually deactivate an autopilot by pressing the drop weapon button, and for some reason I chose not to as I was approaching the pit lane. In fairness, I thought the autopilot would take me through it like usual. That E-Pack saved my ass. In E-Packs we trust. I was 3 laps in and I hadn't made much progress. I started to get pessimistic. I could have saved that for something. Why did I get rid of it? Did you see those rockets shoot past me? That's a near miss if I've ever seen it. My shield energy went critical right as I neared the pit lane. What are the chances of that? Don't ask what that was about because I don't know. I knew my luck would run out eventually. Shit start, shit finish. I wasn't going to be left in the dust this time. At least I got something out of that. Wanted to fire that backwards. Had a little trouble with the thumbstick. Wanted to save this, but I didn't have a choice. That guy fucked right off. Did you see that shit? No one went past me, yet I went down a position. I soon realized I was overtaken by Piranha Craft using a stealth. Trying to advance beyond 11th was getting annoying. I couldn't have got this at a better time. Despite some bumpiness, things were starting to look up, but I still had a ways to go yet. I had started to learn a few valuable lessons. Made a right mess of that landing. The opposition were dropping like flies. Not one of my smartest moves. How many mines must I be expected to avoid? At least I was able to finish the race this time. The same could not be said for this one, however. Just when I thought I could inch ahead. Why the hell did I get rid of that? That put a damper on things. I was enjoying how nicely that was going. That dickhead certainly didn't hesitate. If I didn't go in the pit lane, that would have finished me off. I can always rely on the autopilot to give me a helping hand, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. Seeing this put me at ease. During that long stretch without seeing another craft, I got somewhat worried because it started to look like I was in trouble. That was way too close for comfort. This was getting rather dicey, but I still felt good about my chances. Irritating? Yes, but this wasn't going to stop me. I was chasing third down. It was time to seriously get in the zone. If I didn't hit the wall, I would have had that. Things were looking bleak, but I wanted to keep going. I knew I could reach the top 3. That thunderbomb did the square root of fuck all. Thanks to a couple autopilots, I'd got my footing in this race, and I was ready to push. What a stroke of luck. I came out of the other end of the quake without suffering to any degree. 2 pilots eliminated in less than 10 seconds. I think that's a first for me in this game. Someone else was able to do what I could not. That guy had taken quite the beating in a short time. I almost felt sorry for him. Almost. I couldn't believe what I just saw. That was too funny. My impatience letting me down yet again. Well, that didn't go as planned. This was now starting to look good. Just had to not fuck things up. Once again, the chase was on. This was now starting to look quite bad. My fixation on chasing down third was leading to a few mistakes. Well, it was a valiant effort. Despite my best efforts, I always got left in the dust not long after the race starts. Luck was on my side. I had a means to get me in this race for real. I was cutting straight through the pack, and I was loving every second of it. That guy was not about to ruin this, not if I had anything to say about it. My climb was being brought to a halt by a really annoying roadblock. That quake was about as useful as the last one I used. Third was in my sights once again. I wasn't about to let it slip through my fingers this time. I was making quite a habit of making bad decisions. I knew it was going to be hard to keep third. I also knew I was going to have to fight tooth and nail to get it back. This was going to shit, and I only had myself to blame. I won't lie, my heart skipped a beat back there. That's a pretty shit way to start things off. That was beyond stupid. Sorry, mate, but I didn't fancy playing bumper cars. Talk about cutting it fine.
Look around you.
There's only 2 checkpoints on Valparaiso, and you've given so little time to reach them on Phantom. I can't fully express just how annoying and stressful that is.
Open your mind.
The world has been left broken.
Open your mind.
Trying to get the timing right on corners is easily a big failing of mine. Managed to dodge 2 missiles within seconds of each other. At least one thing was going right.
Look around you.
That was too close for my liking. Unfortunately, it was only going to get worse from here. I was only just managing to keep myself in this. It's not like I didn't have enough to worry about already. The path I took here wouldn't have mattered. I was screwed either way. I was met with the same fate again on this run. Every time something goes smoothly, I find some way to screw it up. I love how quickly the autopilot takes me through there. Any way to save time is always welcome, especially in circumstances like this. I couldn't tell if my luck with the checkpoints was getting better or worse. It pisses me off when people I hit with weapons crash into me. It's like karma.
Open your mind.
I really should have saved that autopilot for here. Why didn't I?
Left broken.
Open your mind.
The world has been left.
I think my hands were tied in this situation.
Look around you.
That wasn't exactly a shot for the books, if I'm honest. My luck with the checkpoints wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. Maybe I might be able to make it more than 4 laps. I started thinking to myself. That helped immensely. That was a first-class fuck-up. I was still in this, but I wasn't in the clear just yet. Had what I wanted, not only would I have to fight to keep it, I also needed to make sure I reached home in one piece. May have lost out on second, but I was not going to lose third.
Look around you.
My luck with jump starts was leaving a bit to be desired at the moment. Looking back at it, probably shouldn't have done that. Well, that's one way to get out of an annoying situation. I was dealing with the exact same problem from Valparaiso. But there was an upside. Sagarmatha is really easy to get through cleanly, so there's less chances of losing time. To correct my previous statement, Sagarmatha is really easy to get through cleanly, for the most part. For a split second there, it looked like that guy was outrunning my missile. This is one of those just for funsies things. Nothing makes me happier than mowing the pack down with rockets. On one hand, I could have saved that for something worthwhile. On the other hand, I needed to go on offense. I just straight up flew into those like an idiot.
Three, two, one.
I was born to be free. I was born to be free.
Congratulations, third place.
One.
Clipchamp started working again at this point, so we were back in business. And because of how long these take to make, I can't be asked to revisit the last race to change what I did. Any commenters who want to get funny with me for that will be ignored. Now let's get back to it. Autopilots come in handy around here. Spilskinanka is the other track in 2097 that you have to unlock by doing the first tournament. And just like Vostok Island, you can only race here on Rapier and Phantom after completing the second tournament, which once again is devilish. Spilskinanka ranks among my picks for the most difficult track in the series for good reason. It's extremely unpredictable, and when you first race here, it seems like the track can vanish from in front of you. There's two dark interior sections where the Corners are thrown at you thick and fast. 2 broken track sections where you need to be on it with the air brakes if you don't want to find yourself flying off the track. And towards the end, there's a corner series where lightning flashes can throw you off. This track is a fucking nightmare. Oh yeah, the out-of-bounds system on this track is bullshit as well. Trying to tackle this in a heavy craft is not easy. There's no decent spots to use a turbo on this track if I'm honest. Guess I couldn't get lucky twice. Well, I was fucked. That missile actually saved me from falling off. I think this is the only track in the series with weapon pads in the pit lane. Not bad for the first run, I guess. I'm still not entirely sure how I managed to pull this off with Piranha on the first attempt, given the 2097 craft's flaws. Well, this was going tremendously well so far. Had to do something to save my goose from being cooked. I could have pulled that off if I didn't fuck up at the last second. I had just enough space to keep me in this. Don't bother asking me about that because I don't have an answer for you. I don't think I was getting away with that one, no matter the circumstances. Right as I was starting to climb, something just had to go wrong. Nothing's worse than trying to avoid mines around here. That was really fucking stupid, but I was trying desperately to save this. See previous statement. Better someone else than me. Well, that went well for you, didn't it? I was hoping that Thunderbomb would have done a bit more for me. Should have deactivated the autopilot to avoid those, but I stupidly chose not to. That was very close. Just when I thought I had a firm handle on things. Already, this looked more promising than the last run. At the moment, autopilots seem to be saving me from my incompetence more than anything else. By this point, struggling to keep my craft under control was really starting to get to me. This was the sort of crap I could have done without. Last thing I wanted were people behind me getting funny ideas. I was getting more aggressive with the AI, but I had my reasons. Yeah, I didn't think that through at all. He cleared the way for me. That was nice of him. What was the point of doing that? I'm pretty sure I just hit nothing back there, literally. This still looked doable, but part of me was not so sure. The things I was hearing weren't calming my nerves. That was the least of my problems. I really wasn't helping myself. Did I just scoop that guy out of my way? And the point of that was what exactly? What made this more annoying was that there was no chance of saving that. I was fucked no matter what. I'm fairly certain hearing missile threw me off. I was showing some good control up until that point. I blame this one on that thunderball. I could have avoided that. All I needed to do was move to the left. I thought that thunderbomb would stop that prick from getting too far ahead. Obviously not. To say this was pissing me off is an understatement. The AI and mines were going together like peanut butter and jelly. I lost track of how many I had to avoid. Nothing's worse than knowing I'm screwed and I can't do anything about it. I managed to screw up the best chance I had to make more progress early on. I hated that. I wasn't a fan of things continuously falling apart either. I'm glad I got that. I needed some way to get the ones behind me off my ass. I should have waited a bit before using that. I could have avoided that collision. What the fuck went wrong that time? I was still on the track. I was just getting more and more annoyed. As it turns out, if you veer too much to the right, this is the outcome. That doesn't make me hate it any fucking less. Given the display so far, this was shaping up to be my worst run yet. The persistence I was getting from the opposition gave me something new to be frustrated with. I managed to get through that in one piece this time. Whoop-dee-fucking-do. I got so used to expecting this shit, I wasn't even angry about it anymore. At this stage, it wasn't even worth trying anymore. This run was just a bunch of steaming, stinking shit. There were one or two lessons I still wasn't bothering to learn. I couldn't tell you just how pissed off shit like that was making me. I don't know why I couldn't focus. I'm fairly certain the pickup drone wasn't required that time. I needed a lifeline of some kind. I was getting worse at getting through the track cleanly with each passing attempt. I don't know why I was getting so bad at this. I was screwing this up so badly I got lapped. That's just adding insult to injury. Looking back at it, I could have easily gotten away with not having to go through the pit lane that time. For a brief moment I thought that was being aimed at me. That Vyncke had me boxed in. Well, that made me smile, if only slightly. I'm pretty sure that severely crippled my chances. I hated being stuck in a stalemate with this guy, and for good reason. Me and the out-of-bounds system did not have a good relationship at the moment. Given what I'd been through so far, I had very good reason to quit, but I wasn't going to, because I believed that if I kept at this, my efforts would finally pay off. Did that re-entry seem harsher than normal, or is it just me? I hate these interior sections so much. I seem to be on a bit more of a roll this time. Maybe what I said earlier was about to ring true. I still had a ways to go regardless, so I tried to concentrate. Emphasis on tried to concentrate. Tried to go wide and it went terribly wrong. Typical. Yeah, that was smart now, wasn't it? Kick me while I'm down. Sure, why not? That was a very close call. Thanks for being my meat shield pal. At this point, I knew I was screwed. Yet another thing I could have done without. How many times have I fucked that up now? It was messing up the easy bits that was making me more pissed off than anything else. I went one whole lap without seeing another craft that didn't exactly fill me with confidence. I was botching what little chance this run had. As if I didn't have enough to be stressed about. Given how terrible a job I was doing, I'm not ashamed to admit I was relying on the autopilot a bit too much. I couldn't have got that at a better time. No matter the situation, that will never not put a smile on my face. It was getting harder and harder to stay motivated. I may have been giving this my best effort like always, but the end result said it all. Despite this, I chose not to face the music and kept going. There's no way my luck could be that bad, but I've been wrong before. It's unclear if that was a good first lap or not. All I knew was I had to keep the effort up. Messing up that section and losing sight of 10th was bad enough. This was far worse. Getting lapped wasn't helping me get my nerves in check. In fact, it just infuriated me even more. I needed something to go right, now more than ever. I'm not talking about that. Just rewatching that made me think, are you fucking serious? It really wasn't taking much for things to go to shit. I was hating everything about this. Going by that display of impatience, you could tell how desperate I was getting. I just could not catch a fucking break. Knocked me down, but I still overtook him. That's a middle finger right there. Even that wasn't annoying me, because I always seemed to fuck that up no matter what. got a plasma bolt, but no one to fire it at. Just my luck. I think you all know how this is going to end. As you all know, I failed this race last time. So just before I started this, I asked myself, could I bounce back this time? Well, No.
Three, two, one, go.
I'd endured 2 failures, back to back. Not only was that yet another first for me, not only was that extremely fucking frustrating, not to mention slightly embarrassing, it made me want something to go right a lot more. By this stage, I was out of a rather reasonable amount of patience. How in the hell did I manage that? Well, that made me smile. I was able to do what he could not. I can't stress just how needed this was.
First place. weapon. Congratulations, first place.
Well, I couldn't call that smooth sailing. At least I was able to weather the storm and continue making progress. My journey is only being partially blocked, however. The big issues are now revealing themselves. This gives me a good handle on things moving forward. Everything's starting to take shape. Outside of that, there's nothing else worth noting. I don't think I need to worry about making any changes to the video making process yet. That aside, thanks for watching the latest episode of the WipEout 2097 and 64 Gauntlet. I really hope you've been enjoying the experience so far. There's still a lot more ahead of us. Many more challenges in the way. We'll just have to see what the next episode brings. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.